So we were going through some of Tammy's mom's old recipes, and we came across this rhubarb marmalade, and it was made very differently than any other marmalade we've ever seen. So we thought we'd check it out, and when we tried it, we'd take you along with us. Let's go. Okay, so this recipe calls for 6 cups of rhubarb and 1 1/4 cups orange slices, 5 cups of sugar, but we're going to cut everything in half and just do a half batch. So we need 3 cups of rhubarb, cut into 3/4 inch pieces. We took ours out of the freezer because it is the middle of winter, and this is the rhubarb we had from last year. Now it also says 1 1/4 cups orange slices, but since we're only doing a half batch, we need about 5/8 of a cup. Oh wait, it says orange slices, the gumdrop type. So this type of orange. And 5 cups of sugar. So if it took 1 1/4 cups of orange slices, we're going to use 5/8 of a cup. And then since it's calling for 5 cups of sugar, we're going to use 2 1/2 cups. Alright, now we're going to mix all this together. We're going to cut our orange slices very thin, put them in here, and we're going to let this store for 24 hours in the refrigerator. Now, when they made this recipe, orange slices were probably one of the only orange jelly slices out there. Now there's all kinds of flavors: cherry, raspberry. And I imagine you can switch up the fruit too and not just do rhubarb. But this is a great way to make jelly from things that have already been made into a jelly. And you can change the flavor around by mixing up your ingredients. So right after this, we'll bring you back and we'll show you what it looks like after it's sat for 24 hours in the fridge together. And then we'll start on the next process of turning these 2 ingredients, this rhubarb and these orange jellies, into a rhubarb jelly. It's going to be an orange rhubarb jelly. We're sticking true to the original recipe, but the next time we do this, we're going to make it with some different flavors. Make sure you let us know in the comments if you've ever heard of this process before and how you've made it or who you've heard it from. And if you haven't heard it, make sure you share this out on your community pages. Let everyone know, because this is a pretty neat, interesting idea. And I'd never heard of it or seen anything about it until I came across this recipe from Tammy's mom. Well, I never got to meet Tammy's mom. She passed away when Tammy was 10 years old. I didn't meet Tammy until she was 15. But it's been nice going through her recipes and seeing all the things that she's got. A lot of handwritten recipes, and I feel like I get to know her a little bit through the things she cooked and the way she wrote things down. And she's got some really cool, interesting recipes in there that I've never seen or heard anywhere else. So she was definitely a fun cook. Okay, there's what we got so far. Let's mix this up. We're going to get it in the fridge for 24 hours. Okay, so it's been 24 hours. We just got this out of the refrigerator. The rhubarb and the orange jelly slices we sliced up have been sitting in there for 24 hours in this stainless steel bowl covered with saran wrap. And this is what it looks like. Now, the next step on the recipe card says 6 cups rhubarb, 3/4 pieces rhubarb marmalade cleaned, 1/4 cup orange slices gumdrop type, 5 cups of sugar, cut orange slices very thin, mix together, let stand overnight in large glass or stainless steel bowl. Okay, we've done all that. Let come to a boil for 12 minutes. Remove from heat and ladle into clear jelly glasses sealed with paraffin. I don't think we have any paraffin, so we're going to have to figure out a way to seal this up, or I'm going to have to go get some paraffin, which is basically wax. And you just heat it up, melt it, and pour it on top of your jelly, and you can take that off and use your marmalade. But we might just seal ours up with some lids. So we're going to get this boiling 12 minutes. And we'll show you what it looks like when it's done boiling and we get ready to ladle it into the jars. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we got it on heat. It's not boiling yet. I don't think I cut my candies as thin as I probably was supposed to. I probably would have got yelled at for that one. But pretty excited to see how this is going to turn out. I love both rhubarb and orange slices, so I think it'll be pretty good. Other than the fact that it's really sugary, very high sugar content, I love this recipe. It will definitely be in small portions, but it'll be something we can enjoy. And now we boil for 12 minutes. Now, I put the timer on for 12 minutes, and I realize as it's cooking that the smaller pieces of jellies are boiling down and turning into a liquid form, but the thicker pieces are having a hard time. So that's why it says cut thin. But it looks like it's doing its job. It's definitely turning into something different, and the rhubarb is tenderizing. Okay, we're down to the last few seconds of the 12-minute boil. You can see the orange slice is still in there, and I'm sure I would have heard, hey, if you'd have cut them thinner, that's why you cut it, that's why it says thin. This would have all cooked down. We'll just have some chunks of orange slices in there. Not a big deal for me, but next time I'll cut them thinner. And I'm just kind of pushing everything down. There goes the timer. I'm just pushing everything down with the spoon, kind of smashing it. You could process this more if you wanted to, but it's time to ladle this into our jars. Doesn't it look nice? And I tasted a little bit off the spoon. It is not too sweet. That rhubarb really cuts down the sweetness, and it's really good. I like it. So let's get this into the jars. That's what it looks like. Almost started out looking like celery and carrots or peas and carrots. Now it looks like bean soup. So we got our clean jars here. We're just going to ladle this into our jars. That's where you put the paraffin on top there. We're just going to probably close it up with some jar lids. Now, this is a marmalade, so it's pretty chunky. Wish you guys could smell this. I think I would have done 4 of the small little jelly jars, but we put it in, I don't know, 2.5 pint jars and a little half pint. A little half pint, but I think I would have done 4 of these, this size. That's really good. We'll let that cool and enjoy that on our toast. That's what it looks like in the jar. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this out. Old-fashioned recipe. Marmalade. Rhubarb marmalade. Alright guys, well that's our old-fashioned rhubarb marmalade that Tammy's mom had the recipe for. Do you ever remember having this?
I don't. But I always stayed away from orange and pineapple.
You don't remember making it?
No, I don't. Sadly, I don't.
Well, you want to try it now?
Yeah. Of course.
Still warm. Alright, get you a bite.
I want a lot. I've already tasted it, just the marmalade by itself, and I have to say it's good.
That's delicious.
It's jelly. Marmalade. But it's good. And it's not overly poweringly sweet.
Alright guys, let us know if you try this and how you like it. And if you change it up and try out some different jellies or different fruits, let us know that too. Till next time, this has been Cooking with the Gypsy and the Gorilla. We'll see you guys next time.
Be sure.
Well, we truly hope you enjoyed that. I want to thank everyone who watches our videos, hits that like button, and leaves us a comment. We want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters because that extra help goes a long way. Their links are in our description. We'll see you guys next time.